What's up guys, Omar here, broker and CEO of Alden Mortgage and Ome Realty. So we are gonna do another mortgage rate update as we do every single damn day. And then also Starbucks is closing down 16 total stores, 6 of them here in my city of Los Angeles, and why that's happening in Manhattan. Manhattan rents, get this, okay, the average price in rent has increased over $5,000, but nobody's buying anything over here. That's a little bit weird. We're gonna go ahead and talk about that too. So let's get on with the mortgage rate update. We're gonna go ahead and price out 10 different mortgage products, and for up to 50%, this is a shameless plug part, okay, for up to 50% commission rebate, 0% listing on selling your current home or any of these mortgaging products that I name and more. Link in the description below. Now that we got that shameless plug out of the way, let's go ahead and go with the big with the rates. You know what, these rates, I put them out there because my rates are better than most big banks. So let me beat your big bank, at least attempt to go ahead and beat your big bank, because it's your money at the end of the day. You want to go ahead and save as much as you want. So let's get on with the rates. 30-year fix will be sitting at 4.90%. 15-year fix will be sitting at 3.79%. 30-year jumbo will be sitting at 5.43%. DSCR loan, which is a debt service covered ratio loan. It's a loan for investment properties that you're gonna, it's like a no doc, no income, no asset loan, which we're just qualifying the total comps of rents in the area versus exactly what the total liabilities, which your mortgage, principal, interest, taxes, and insurance are. It would be sitting at 7.95%. Bank statement loans will be sitting at 7.65. This is where you have no W-2s, you have none of that other stuff, and we're just qualifying based off of the total debits that are leaving your checking account or savings account or whatever you have versus the total deposits coming in. FHA 30-year will be sitting at 4.16%. 7.6 adjustable rate mortgage will be sitting at 4.86%. USDA 30-year fixed will be sitting at 4.24%. That is one of those zero down payment programs. VA for the veterans 30-year fixed, that's another zero down payment program, will be sitting at 4.85%. And then the hard money fix and flip is going to stay static at 9.25%. Now Starbucks is going to go ahead and close a total of 16 stores, which will probably be a little bit more than that, but you know, I'm only worried about LA because that's where I'm at. And then, you know, whenever, and the only reason why I'm worried about it, I'm a married man, okay? And then by married man, I have to make sure I could go ahead and coordinate where I go in my daily life according to where Starbucks are, because if my wife doesn't get Starbucks, my life becomes a living hell. So when they close Starbucks, guess who's gonna go ahead and get the backlash of it? This asshole is right here. So Starbucks is going to go ahead and close 6 stores in the LA area amid safety concerns like drug use, mental health crisis, and the cities that are the cities that are they're actually going to be closing down. It's going to be on Santa Monica and Westmont and West Hollywood. And Western and Los Angeles. First and Los Angeles by the Doubletree, Los Angeles. Hollywood and Vine and Hollywood. Oceanfront Walk and Moss in Santa Monica, and 2nd and Pedro in downtown Los Angeles. Now, did you see like a little common theme going on over here? You see that? Most of this is in LA and Santa Monica. Santa Monica and Los Angeles, downtown Los Angeles has never been like the greatest place in the entire world, but Santa Monica used to be. Santa Monica used to be one of the most beautiful places that you could possibly go to, and it is unrecognizable now that you go there. Homeless and the drug use out in the public, because I swear to God, I saw somebody shoot up heroin. Okay, well, it could have been heroin. I just, you know, I'm not that educated in drug use. Very, very minor. You know, I had a little crazy stint, and besides, I'm a mortgage broker. This is what we do. But I saw somebody shoot up right on the side of Santa Monica, so like if you go to Santa Monica Boulevard, you could go towards the pier area. Then there's like this big Ferris wheel and all this other stuff. And the cop was just watching him do that. I don't know if the cops in Santa Monica have their hands tied behind their back. They're not allowed to do, you know, they're not allowed to enforce laws or whatever, but I'm telling you, it is the craziest thing I've ever seen. I saw 2 people get into an argument, and one lady gets so angry that she just dropped her pants down and took a shit because she didn't know how to win the argument. She shit, and she must have like had a really rough night or something like that, because it was Hershey squirting everywhere. It was disgusting. It was the most disgusting thing I've ever seen in my entire life. And for me, I have 2 kids. Of course, you go to Santa Monica, my kids want to go see the Ferris wheel. It used to be a nice place to be at. And now my kids are sitting here watching these 2 people, these 2 crackheads get into an argument, and one is just blowing ass all over the place. Don't understand it at all. But that is going to be the total Starbucks that are closing. So you know, if you're married and you're in the LA area, navigate around that. Keep yourself happy. Those, I don't know what they put in those drinks, Coke or crack or whatever it is, but the average rent in Manhattan has just hit a record $5,000 last month. Now, to give you an idea of what it was previously a year, the average medium total rent was at $4,050, which is still very, very high, but it's went up, you know, to what, 29% year over last year. That is a crazy amount. But here's the one thing that people are not getting into: they are not purchasing. Why are they not purchasing? That is a big question. The reason why most of them are not purchasing is because it's stupid expensive. Now, even though Manhattan rental prices are at $5,000, the home prices in Manhattan haven't dropped. So it doesn't make sense financially for you to go ahead and buy something that's going to give you like a $9,000, $10,000 mortgage versus just renting something equivalent for about $5,000. And then you have a lot of these other, now this is the first time in real estate that this has happened a lot too, and it's happened here in California. Now, a lot of these hedge funds are getting into the real estate game. Now, when the hedge funds get into the real estate game, and I've said this many times before, I said this last year, and I was thinking most of my business the last 2 years were based off of hedge funds, right? Real estate companies that were coming in, real estate investment trust, everybody that was coming in. So what they're doing, and this is also like the inventory portion of everything, why inventory is so shit, is because these hedge funds are going and buying these properties. These properties are going to go out and build up their portfolio. That portfolio gives them a total asset on their balance sheets. When they have this asset on their balance sheet, that is a positive. That makes it look good. So what they'll do is they'll go ahead and build this portfolio, and then they'll go ahead and, if they would like to, they could just keep on going with the rents, or they could go ahead and sell it off to another hedge fund. Now, here's a problem with that. Now, most of these people are not selling it. And if they do sell it, like I stated before, if I do sell it, that means that they're going to go ahead and sell it over to another hedge fund. This means that these homes are off the market permanently. Now, there is a little caveat to it. If they end up starting to go belly up, because it is a hedge fund, they're not real estate heavy. Majority of them not like, you know, that real estate heavy. Majority of them are, you know, they have a diversified portfolio where they're, you know, investing money here, they're investing money over there, and that's where they're at. They're not going to go ahead and, I mean, unless the market takes a shit, which every single day it looks like it's taking a shit. So this is like it's like an off-putting thing, because we don't know, are they going to keep it? And if they do keep it, it's going to be like between, you know, probably around 10 years. Somewhere around there, they're going to go ahead and get 10 years, and they're not going to put it back on the market. They're going to go sell it to a hedge fund unless they need to go ahead and liquidate because they're losing their asses in the market, and they need to go ahead and downsize their whole entire portfolio. So, well, that's going to be your mortgage rate update. That's what's going on as far as the world of real estate goes. For up to 50% commission rebate, 0% listing on selling your current home or any mortgage assistant. Link in the description below. Until next mortgage rate update, guys, I really appreciate you watching. Like, subscribe, comment. Peace.